YouTube's 2026 algorithm updates are officially penalizing creators who rely too much on AI generated scripts and recycled trends. If you want to protect your channel from demonetization and shadow burning this year, you need to master organic growth. I'm showing you exactly how to stay authentic while keeping your revenue safe in this video. So please welcome to my channel. My name is Read the Explorer, or rather my channel is Read the Explorer. On this channel, we talk about all things health education, lifestyle, and YouTube growth. And so today's video has been requested by my community, and I got several comments and recommendations, and YouTube actually also recommended that I talk about such a topic, and that's why I'm making this video today. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and sharing it with your friends and communities. And if you're a long-term person here, you're my person, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and so please don't forget to like and share this video so that other people may benefit from what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, and so let's dive right into today's topic. Now, why am I talking about this today? Viewers now want raw human connection over high production AI trash. AI per se is not trash. If you use AI in ways that I'm going to talk about, in wrong ways that I'm going to talk about, then that becomes trash rather than a useful type of content. Now, I'm telling you this really from experience, and this is absolute truth. I have experience in my own videos on my own channel. The videos that have really produced so responsibly using my own scripts, but using AI to generate illustrations and the use of AI voice, those videos have generated until now $0.00000. So with such um, metrics, I mean, even the day that Jesus will come, that video or those videos will not have even generated anywhere close to $1. So my take is that whether you use AI responsibly or not, AI content is rather not something that is taken well by YouTube. This I'm talking about experience based on what's happening on my channel, because my AI videos are generating $0.0000. So yeah, that tells it all. I don't have to justify the use of AI. So that's also the reason why I am now limiting my use of AI generated content. Although I have been really generating it authentically using my own scripts, but just using AI illustrations and voice. So I'm gonna avoid those things. I will use AI in different ways that I'm gonna talk to you about. And by the way, there are also other fair ways or more responsible ways in the way you can use AI, and I will talk about them at the end of this video. So please stay hooked on this video. Now, YouTube rewards creators based on creator to audience trust. Audience engagement is a key indicator for YouTube rewards. I mean, when people get really genuinely hooked to your videos, watching and sharing and commenting and all that, and even rewatching, and even getting their problems solved or getting entertained by your videos, that makes YouTube and the algorithm very happy, and you get rewarded for that. Mm. So authenticity is YouTube's ultimate filter for long-term subscriber loyalty in a crowded market. So in this crowded market of YouTube, where we are all looking to sell something or our videos, you need to be authentic. You need to be authentic. And my take is that even though YouTube itself is using AI, is embracing AI, I think they are not looking at AI generated videos as authentic enough to authentic enough to drive engagement from from your audience. So you need really, if I were you, I would really be very careful about producing content using AI, but rather just staying authentic, using my own voice, my face, and my personality to produce the content that I need to produce. Now, how to stay safe? How do we stay safe amid all this chaos that's happening on YouTube? Now, looking at the latest community guidelines in 2026, one thing is for sure: you need to avoid sensitive topics. Avoid sensitive topics. Avoid discussing sensitive topics. You know, we are using YouTube platform. YouTube is we are partners to the YouTube partner. We are YouTube partners. We are partners of the YouTube platform, right? And YouTube has certain community guidelines, and as partners we have agreed that we follow those community guidelines, and so it just makes sense to be aware of the things that contravene the community guidelines. For example, sensitive topics. So me and my people on the channel, we have decided that we will not address sensitive topics such as politics and religion. You know, politics and religion are really relevant topics in any community in our societies, but you know, there is a very thin line between what's correct and what's wrong. And therefore, because I don't have so much knowledge, actually, no one has complete full blown knowledge about politics and about religion. So it's always good to avoid that, to avoid those topics. Avoid religion, avoid talking about religion if it's not your core business. Avoid talking about politics because there is a very thin line between saying something sensitive and annoying people and not being appropriate or something like that. Avoid also violence and any content that promotes profanity. Avoid those things. Those are against the YouTube community guidelines. Controversial topics, for example, trending topics like LGBTQ plus, or I don't know, transgender topics, all these things, please talk about them if you have full knowledge about them. But if you don't, like me, I don't have full knowledge about all those things, I would rather avoid them on my platform. So avoid those sensitive topics that contravene community guidelines. As I have said in my previous video of last week, the community guidelines are somehow difficult to interpret. So if you cannot correctly interpret something, avoid it, okay, to stay safe. Now, the automated flagging systems of YouTube actually interpret with very high precision how you use certain topics or words versus your intention. They really interpret them with a very high precision in the sense that it's unlikely that they miss out on your intention. So let's say you're discussing a sensitive topic. I will use the example that I've used also in my last video. You discuss a sensitive topic like teenage pregnancy, and then you refer to a word sex several times. This I got to learn after I produced that video last week. I got to learn that these systems, the flagging systems, will really interpret how you speak, how you address that, the context of that discussion to be able to flag or not flag your video. So the use of sensitive topics or sensitive words is not bad per se. You need to use them with a lot of care, in the sense that even while the flagging systems try to put those words and topics in context, they are able to interpret that, or to really interpret that with correctly. So if you know what I mean, or if I'm making sense to you, the rule of the thumb is to approach those topics and words with caution, and if possible, use alternative words that are neutral. For example, those words and topics that will not harm anyone, especially children. So be very careful when addressing sensitive topics or using sensitive words. The context in which you say those words, the personality, your mimics, your gestures, your nuances while using those words will also determine whether your channel or your video will be flagged or not. Okay, so about discussing sensitive topics and using sensitive words, you have really to read the community guidelines. There's a lot there that can guide you about what is allowed and what's not allowed. Okay, always be try to be neutral or use alternative words, and use this principle: do no harm. As you say something, as you address a certain topic, bear in mind that you should not do any harm to anybody. Okay, then you'll be safe. Avoid prohibited language, like overly cursing, using a lot of cursing words in your videos. Give a lot of context, explain, tell stories a lot while you are discussing a sensitive topic, or if you're using some sensitive words, give a lot of context for the flagging systems, or for the YouTube algorithmic systems to be able to interpret the context very well in which you're using those words. Okay, show your personality, really. Always show your personality and in your videos, because the personality is really showing your personality is a good indicator of your own, of your authenticity. Okay, so be aware of those things if you want to keep your channel safe in 2026. Now, there are very, very many tools that can assist us, you members of the YouTube Partner Program, to grow our channels. And so you need to trigger growth using those tools that have been provided to us to be able to grow our channels, to move them forward, and keep our monetization safe, like using the newest community features for engagement outside of the video uploads. Sometimes I am the victim of this, really. Sometimes I post a video and I don't even go back to see like who is saying what. I yeah, just because of lack of time, but actually that's not supposed to be the case. So uploading videos is one thing, to boost community engagement. We can engage with the community through those comments that people write, and all that. I have actually done very well in my last video. I responded to all the comments. If by today I haven't responded to your comment, I am coming for it. So by responding to comments and asking questions and taking suggestions from people, those are some of the engagement tools that we have. But other than engaging using those videos that you upload, you need to use community features, like let your community members be able to post in your community, let your community members to be able to rate your video, to suggest something to you, to suggest topics of discussion to you, to say the things that they don't like about your channel or the things that they like about your channel, and so form communities in that way. So we are using this community feature on YouTube to raise our engagement with our community members or with the people who have subscribed to us. But we also have a WhatsApp group where people engage with us. People can post their videos there if they want support, and we will support them by watching those videos. Or others in the chat can also see like who is posting, who has a YouTube channel, who can we support, and all that. To be honest, because of my studies, I haven't been so busy or engaged in that WhatsApp group, but I'm gonna start that this summer because I will have less work to do with my studies. Now, community-driven content makes YouTube and the algorithm really happy. Um, when when your community is active, they it raises engagement with your content, and YouTube wants people to be hooked to your content. So when you post and then your community members all go to watch a video, that makes YouTube really happy. And that's why using these new community tools is very important, because it promotes you, but it also promotes the engagement. It triggers the algorithm to be able to push even further your videos. I've had issues with my community and my videos because I don't have a strong community yet, and so when I post a video, it's like very few people watch, or nobody watches, and that is really doing my channel very bad. And so the algorithm, if you post a video and nobody watches, or in the first 1 hour the engagement is not high, then this video is likely that it will not go anywhere, it won't end anywhere. So that's why forming a strong community that can watch your videos is really important, and I'm gonna work on that. Okay, I have a good plan how I'm gonna work on developing my community so that we can all grow together. Now, there is also this thing that one needs to do, other than, we know that we are on YouTube platform. From one day to the other, you can lose a channel, okay? Or maybe the videos are not doing well. Like in my case, my videos are not doing very well. So there are other ways in which you can develop community without really relying on your videos. Yes, of course, posting videos is key, but be able to engage your communities outside of your YouTube platform. For example, you need to make a website. Why do I talk about a website first? So, as a YouTube partner, if you are in a YouTube partner, you are in some kind of business, right? And one of the things that make you really authentic is have a website. Have a website and showcase to people what you have, what you can. So being a YouTube partner member, it's just a first step towards your business creation, right? And for people really to notice you, to notice your brand, and to grow your brand and to grow your business, you need a website. You need a website. Look, guys, I have been able to develop a website myself. I didn't grow up with computers. I learned computers for like 2 months, or was it? Yeah, 2 months. I had computer basic computer training for 2 months a long time ago. I never had a computer, so all the skills that I have today are so basic, and I've really taught myself. But even with those basic skills, I've been able to develop or to design my own website last week. And I was able to design my own website using a platform called using Squarespace, this word over there. So Squarespace, it's so damn easy to develop your website on Squarespace. Even without any skills, you'll be able, because there are templates that help you design your own. They have built a systematic way to guide you build your own website, even without any skills, or only with basic skills like I am. So guys, check out Squarespace. It's not sponsoring this video. I am only talking about them because I'm really happy about how I was able to design my own website using Squarespace without having prior knowledge. This was my first time developing a website. I have never ever developed a website. I know that I have always wanted to have a website, but I didn't have an idea how to do it, and I have been able to do it last week using Squarespace. So guys, check out Squarespace. And once you or when you do your website on Squarespace, you get a domain for free. At least for the first 1 year, you get a free domain. And I've been able to get now 4 domains on Squarespace, and I'm gonna develop a second and a third website with them. So guys, follow me on this trip, and let's make our business look authentic. So have a website. You can also do a shop. We're talking about having a community somewhere else, and being able to raise some revenue outside of the AdSense revenue, right? Now you can do a shop completely for free. You can design, you can set up shop. And these guys, if you have some basic computer skills and you have something to sell, like a digital product or even a physical product, you have some of your clothes or some of your shoes to sell, guys, set up shop for free at Payhip. They haven't paid me at all to promote their product, but I am talking to you because I have also been able to set up shop. I don't want to keep anything. I'm telling you everything that I've been able to do outside of my AdSense revenue. So I have set up my website. I have set up a shop with Payhip for free of charge, guys. You can visit. You can click on the link in my video, this video here. Click on the link in there. Even in this video, I have the link to all these things that I'm talking to you about, and you can click there, go to their website, or rather go to their site and develop or set up your shop. And with the Payhip, you can also set up a free website. You can set up really quickly a website even without any skills. You'll be guided how you can set up shop. So please guys, set up your shop for free and start selling something on Payhip. The link is in this video. You can also set up a community on school. Yeah, some people are making communities there outside of YouTube, but that is a paid subscription. I think you need to pay some amount monthly. So for those of you who can pay, try setting up a community over there. And for those of you who cannot pay, you can actually set up a community somewhere else or on YouTube for free using just your channel. Okay. Try affiliate marketing, guys. Affiliate marketing. And this is really something that if you're missing out on this, you are really really leaving the money on the table, guys. So how you can sign up for affiliate marketing: go to impact.com, click there, set up your login details, find brands. You will get affiliate links. Paste those affiliate links in your videos, and each time that somebody clicks there and buys something, you get a kickback. Some of those links are in my videos. You can have a look at. But Impact, you need to check impact.com and sign up or set up your account over there and find brands and start earning money, guys, just like that. Okay. um another thing that I would advise is to get into these influencer programs or PR gifting programs. And there I recommend using Billow or Aspire. And there you need to do some work. Okay. First of all, your channel needs to be at least monetized. It needs to have some audience, not necessarily more, anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000. As a small creator, you can access these influencer programs or gifting, peer gifting programs, where you promote a product for some brand and then you get paid. Some people get these payments monthly or something like that. And so these influencer programs and PR giftings are things that I'm now getting into, especially starting this week. And I'm using Billow and Aspire. So these are some of the ways that we can make revenue out and form communities outside of YouTube, okay, or outside of AdSense. Now, how do you ensure resilience and your channel identity? Now we have seen that these mass demonetizations, from one day to the other your channel may be gone, and so you need to have a way in which you make your channel resilient to all the constant policy changes within YouTube, right? And so make your channel resilient to those constant changes, but also develop a strong channel identity. Now, this is very important, especially if you want to get into this influencer marketing and PR gifting programs. You really need a strong channel identity. This I have not been able to do myself, and now I'm developing. As you can see, I am now showing my face really consistently every week on my channel, because I really want to have this identity established for my channel. And so how do you become resilient and have a channel identity? So you need to show face regularly. Show your face regularly. Once or twice per week is enough on your channel. Okay, show your personality, show your face, show what you can. And this is really important for YouTube. If you are a YouTube partner, if you are in the YouTube partner program, it's very important for YouTube to know, like, who is this person behind our, yeah, who is this person in our group? You know, show your face, show your personality, be consistent. This is also important for brands to identify you and start working with you. Okay, develop evergreen content that can withstand regular platform changes. Now, evergreen, I have been looking at my YouTube analytics, and I have seen that some of the videos that I have made that have been really driving traffic since 1 year ago are videos that help people solve a problem, like how to work in Switzerland as a nurse, or how to gain Swiss citizenship, or how to make an immune boosting juice, or how to avoid reused content, or something, how to end problem solving videos. Those are videos that people will always come to and watch at all times, guys. And I'm not saying that they are limited to those. There are many other evergreen type of content that you can produce. Okay, so try to make evergreen content that can always drive people to your channel, drive but also glue people to your channel. Okay, like I have to say this evergreen content, like how I've been able to design a website myself. It was firstly because of the simplicity of the platform Squarespace, but also have used people's videos on YouTube to design. Like I watched how they did it, or how they were teaching me, how they were teaching how to do it, and then I did it myself. So that is really an example of a good evergreen video, a video that helps people solve a certain problem. So do that kind of content, and I'm struggling. I'm a victim of that rule. I haven't been able to do evergreen content throughout, and now I'm trying to refocus, to repurpose, and to be able to do that. Okay. um Use the community to drive traffic to your videos. For example, if you have a community elsewhere, like on school or another platform, on WhatsApp or whatever, let the community members know that you have a video, you have a new video or something. And once the community knows that you have a video, they should be able to go and watch it, at least if not within 1 hour. Within 1 hour of posting is the best, but if not, they should really go back and watch within the first week of your posting, and this really can help the channel to be resilient against all these shifting policy issues on the YouTube platform. Okay. Every upload should remain true to your brand niche. So whenever you upload a video, ask yourself, what does this video say about my niche? I am telling you, I'm not perfect at all. I have been a victim of niche switching, niche overloading, and all these kind of things. I have been posting all kinds of things on my channel. And so it's very important to upload content that really resonates with your brand or with your niche. Okay, let's try to do that, and we'll be able to withstand all these issues going on the YouTube platform, guys. Okay. Now, those were the main tips, and now I want to give you additional tips how you can really avoid this demonetization problem that we are facing this time or this year on YouTube. I was just thinking, when this year ends, who will still have their channel, or who will still have their monetization? Oh my goodness. So we really have to do a lot of stuff to remain monetized and to have resilient channels. Okay, so these are my additional tips, what you need to do with your channel, and I'm doing that with my channel as well. Okay, so if you need really to avoid posting like several times per day, the algorithm will just think you are a robot, or that is an AI thing, or that is AI trash that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. So really, to be able to post correctly, post a video, let's say twice or 3 times per week. Many successful content creators are posting 3 times per week and not really daily. Some are successful posting daily, but I think that it's good practice to post a video, wait for it to gain the reach that is supposed to gain before posting another one. Okay. And if you're a small content creator like we are, like me and you, we really need to be careful, like overloading the algorithm to an extent that it thinks that you are a robot. Avoid that. don't post so many times a day, okay? And just avoid that. Post once, twice, or 3 times per week. That's enough. And you may also post like a short every day, but remember, shorts don't pay, so why should you really put so much effort into shorts? So just be aware of that. My other tip is that use your face and voice if possible. Please put your personality forward in your videos. Let everyone see your personality in your videos or on your channel, okay? So if you're using AI, guys, remember, I am using AI with a lot of caution. There's a lot of gray areas on YouTube platform how to use AI responsibly. So if you're really using AI, or if your channel is an AI channel, faceless channel, you need to do an avatar, you know, a representation of yourself. You can clone using the same AI that you're using. You can clone your own avatar, a representation of yourself, so that when you post AI content, your avatar is there, like talking. Even if it's not talking, it should be there, so that your face is on your videos, okay? Do not copy paste information from Google or from ChatGPT. Don't just copy things there. Don't ask ChatGPT to produce text for you and copy paste it somewhere or produce it. Use AI or use ChatGPT, give it commands to be able to generate something or to assist you generate a script. For example, I want to write about how to cook cheese, or how to make a cheesecake, I will go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I am a content creator, my channel is this, and I talk about this and this. I have these ingredients, and I would like to generate content about how to make a cheesecake. How well can I line up these ingredients, or something like that, like give your reasoning, give your context to Chat GPT. Use it as an assistant and not just use it to generate for you text and copy paste it somewhere. For sure, you cannot we can never be cleverer than YouTube bots. So they will definitely detect AI generated content, and your videos will be flagged, or they will not earn any revenue, like in the case of my videos, which earn $0.000. Okay. So write your own script, select stock images. If you're using AI for illustrations, select those images very well. They should represent the scenes that you're talking about. Really be careful about using AI. Use it really as an assistant, but not as something that should reason for you, okay? Use a consistent voice if you're using AI. Clone your voice using 11 labs if possible, and use it all the time that you want a voiceover, okay? If using AI, I would advise you to do a channel trailer, so that YouTube robots may know what and how you do your videos, okay? Do a channel trailer showing exactly how you produce your videos. I think this is a very useful tip that I'm giving you. If they see how you generate videos in your trailer, they will be able to categorize your videos well. They will be able to, they will not be suspicious of the content that you produce with AI. They will know that this person is really doing this like this, and they will judge whether they want to accept that or not, okay? So a channel trailer is really important. I am going to do that for myself as well. Um, do not be afraid of AI. YouTube itself embraces AI, okay? Just use it responsibly. And always remember that we are we are in the YouTube partner program because we earn revenue through AdSense. And so when you're putting a video out there, think about that video. Are advertisers really gonna accept to have a look at that video? Is it advertiser friendly? Will I earn anything out of it? So guys, really, really, we are not producing videos to please ourselves. We are producing videos that should please advertisers, and that's how we earn ad revenue. And so think about the videos you're putting out there on your channel before posting them, okay? Be very consistent in your niche. Be very consistent. I think I talked about that. Avoid niche switching, niche overloading, and all that kind of thing. There are people who are doing that and they're successful. There are others not. In my case, have been a victim of that, and my channel isn't doing so well because I've been niche switching and niche overloading. So again, avoid silent live streams, guys. If you're doing live streams, avoid silent live streams. Those live streams are earning nothing, zero. My own channel, I have a couple of silent live streams which are now earning nothing. So I think YouTube has changed in 2026. Forget about silent live streams. If you want to save your channel, forget about silent live streams. I tell you this from experience. Forget about that, okay? Yeah, produce content that adds value. Produce content that appeals to advertisers. I don't know how much I will insist on that, guys, but this is what I need to say to you, because and all these things that I'm talking to you about are really based on experience from my own channel. The last weeks I have really, really, really analyzed my analytics, and I have seen all the pros and cons, or all the good things that I've done and all the bad things that I have done on my channel. And so I'm here not to get keep, but to share everything with you so that you can also save your channel. My channel is still monetized, and I want it to continue getting monetized because of course I earn some cents out of it, and so I want to do the right things, guys, and I want to share with you the right things that we should do to protect our channels, okay? um, Avoid repetitiveness, especially if you are doing live streams, guys. Avoid those things, the so-called IQ tests, math challenges. I have been doing those things on my other channel, and those things are not good. Those are repetitious content, guys. Repetitious content. You can do them responsibly. Like if you're doing an IQ test today, do it today. Show your face there. If you do a math challenge tomorrow, do it tomorrow. Show your face there. Don't repeat it. Don't do it over and over and over and over. I think most of us were overdoing that, and that came out as repetitive content, guys. And so be very careful about those things. If you're doing them, don't do them for the sake of getting watch hours or subscribers, okay? Make every live stream different from the other. Show your face on those live streams, okay? Faceless channels. If you have a faceless channel, it's not bad per se. As I said, please do an avatar. Or I have seen I have seen someone who does real estate content showcasing the houses and apartments and all that. um she shows, just she doesn't show her face, but at the beginning of her videos she's showing the face and saying, hey, I am Edna, I am the owner of this channel. On this channel I do this and this, and so please welcome, let's go into the video. And then you don't see her again. So even if you have a faceless channel, if your channel is faceless but it's not AI, show your face at the beginning or at some point in the video. The algorithm, the YouTube bots, they need to see your face. YouTube needs to see your face, guys. Show your face, show your personality, even if it's just a few seconds, and then disappear, and that is acceptable. So a faceless channel is not bad per se, it's just how you do it. Now, enough has been said. I want to thank you so much for staying with me up to this point. Yeah, thank you for staying with me until this point. Thank you for watching. Please remember to share and subscribe. Look at the check out on the links of all the things that I've spoken about in this video, and please check out this video that I did last week that tells you about a lot about what's happening on YouTube. Okay, and see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.